Hello friends, in this video I am going to explain you about the working of the Chaser LED. It has various applications. To know how it works, stay tuned. Now firstly I am going to explain you the main IC which I am going to use in this LED chaser. The IC is 4017. It's a decade counter. It counts from 0 to 9. It means on total 10. 0 to 9. This is our decade counter. Okay, as you can see that I have made the pin diagram of this. The left hand side you can see from 1 to 8 is the output. Output is not in sequential way. It is fifth output, first output, zeroth output, and so on, as you can see from the pin configuration. And 8th will be our ground. Same here in the right side. 16th will be our VCC, 15th will be our reset, 14th our clock, 13th will be enable, 12th will be our carry out, and rest 11 to 9 will be our output. Our output is 9, 4 and 8. This is a circuit diagram. As you can see, I have made this pin configuration in such a way so that our output should be in sequential order. Okay, our zeroth output, for example, is our third pin. Okay, I have connected the positive of LED to the third pin and the negative will be grounded. All the negative of the LED will be grounded and connected to the common resistance, which will be 470. Okay, now it's our 16th pin, which will be connected to our 5 volt input. 8th will be our ground, and 14th is our main pin, that is our clock. 13th and 15th will be connected to each other and that will be going to the ground. Now we are going to make the circuit on our breadboard. As you can see that I have already placed the LEDs in the sequence way as I have shown in this diagram. Okay, all the negative of the LEDs are shorted just like in the diagram, and the same shorted negative part I have connected one resistance. Okay, that resistance will be connected to the negative of the battery that I have taken as a ground. Now as you can see that it's our third pin. Third pin, we will count the third pin 1, 2, 3. Okay, that will give our first output. From here we will take one wire and we will connect it to the positive terminal of the LED. First LED, we suppose we are taking this as a first LED. So 1, 2, 3, third wire here will be connected to the positive of the LED. Same as we will take other. Suppose for 1, okay, one for 1th output, our second will give our 1th output. So 1, 2. From here we will take one wire and we will connect it to the second LED. Same with, suppose any other example will take, suppose 7th output. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but we are starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be our 7th. So our 6th pin will give us 7th output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here we will be connecting to the 7th LED. Firstly I am going to short my 13th and 15th pin. Okay, and that shorted pin will be connected to the ground, and 8th will also be connected to the ground. So means all I have to connect these connection to the ground. I'll connect our 8th pin to any of the 15th or the 13th pin because I am going to connect that to the ground. I am connected to the 15th. Now I am going to connect 13th and 15th. Now this I have done. Now I am connecting this to ground. I have connected here because I have taken it as a negative reference, so it will work as a ground for me. Now I'm going to connect my output LEDs in the sequential way. Okay, 3 will be our first output, means 0th output. So I will take 1, 2, 3 and I connect to the 0th LED. I have taken the 0th to 9th. My third pin, 1, 2, 3, third pin, connecting into the positive terminal of LED. Same as I will connect all the output pins like this only. Now I'm going to connect my 16th pin, that is my VCC, that will be connected to my 5 volt input. This is my 16th pin. I have taken it as a positive reference. This line is a positive reference. So this circuit is completed. So we are done with all the connections. The only leftover pin is our 14th pin. This 14th pin is our external clock. This external clock is going to decide our switching of LED. Okay. Now I'm going to explain you how this clock works. So let me explain you about the working of this clock. As we all know that a clock is just a square wave which is moving from 0 to 1, means low to high. We have taken 4017 decoder. So the 14th is our clock. Our clock is coming like this, 0 to high. When the clock, suppose our first LED is glowing, okay, first LED is glowing. When the clock is coming from 0 to 1, so it will switch to another and it will stop glowing and this will glow. Same in the next cycle, when it go from low to high, again this will stop glowing and it will go to the next. Same, this procedure will go on. When it will come to the last LED, after the, suppose this is our last cycle, when the last cycle will completed, it will go back to our first LED and this will stop glowing and this will start glowing, and this cycle will keep on continuing until our clock input is coming. You all must be wondering that from where we should get this clock input. So there are different ways to give this clock input. Either you can use a crystal oscillator. Okay, if this is a crystal oscillator, you can use a crystal oscillator, or you can also use 555 timer. Okay, 555 timer, as you can see that we have made in our last video. You can go to our last video and check out how this 555 timer works, and you can get the input from the 555 timer as a clock input of the 104017. As I have already made the 555 timers, here is the circuit. To know how the circuit is worked and to make this circuit, you can go to our previous video and check. I have explained briefly about the 555 timer in my previous video. You can see the 555 timer. It is working as our clock. Okay, this blue wire which you are seeing is just my clock output. Okay, this clock output will be connected to the input of 14th pin. So it will work as a clock. Now I'm going to combine this both circuit. Okay, this is my 555 timer. The output of this 555 timer will be serving as a clock input to this decade counter. Means the third pin of this IC will be connected to the 14th pin. That's the clock pin of this decade counter. Now I'm going to connect this third pin. I have taken one blue wire. This is connected to my third pin only. So I'm going to connect it from here to the 14th pin. It's now connected. It's my clock input. Now I am going to connect all the rest, means positive to positive, negative to negative, and from here I am going to put the battery. It's all done. I have connected the negative and the positive. Now I'm only going to connect the battery. The positive terminal of the battery, as you can see. See, as our input is coming from here, it will be reflecting to this LED. This is our Chaser LEDs.